there. I know you're living for Live Below the Line and you're supporting Unicef.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Brian Matthias. I'm doing BA in Mechanical Engineering, my final year at Glamorgan. I'm doing this because I think it's very important that the value of a pound needs to be known to people, because people take a pound for granted, and I think that pound can make a big difference somewhere else. It's a very small value, and it's quite we always underestimate that pound, but it can do a lot in some other places in the world, like in Asia, in Africa. And what happens to the money we raise is it goes to Unicef, and 75% of that money goes straight to people by taking food to them, taking water, purification tablets, education, vaccination, more awareness, telling parents what kind of food their kids need, what the kids don't need, stuff like this. And I think it's very important again. And why am I doing it for UNICEF is because I think it's a charity that's really close to my heart. They work with kids and they work with awareness, and I think it's very important for places that don't have very good forms of education. And Live Below the Line. It's a campaign from Global Poverty Project, who raise a lot of awareness in the world for poverty and people who live below the line, who can't afford a meal a day. And I think most of us are lucky enough, we have 5-6 meals a day, So I think that pound can make a great difference. It can get people food for a week, food and drink for a week. So what we are going to do in this campaign is, me and my mates, we are going to live on £5 for 5 days, just to show, and that is only food and drink. So just to show the value of a pound, how far it can take. And I think there are a lot of people, not just in Africa and Asia, there are people all around the world who live in these circumstances where they afford just a pound a day on not just food and drink, and also it's for traveling, for their bills and everything. So I think the most important thing we are trying to emphasize is that the value of that pound for everything we take for granted and what difference it can make. So I think it's not just people should do this. If people can support us and help the awareness, that's what we're looking for. And we are trying to say that even the least amount, even a pound that is donated, can make a big difference. And that's what we are trying to do. We're trying to raise a small pound to make a big difference.